What up, fam? Let's go with it. So let's talk about thirsty guys, right? This behavior is a killer, attraction killer off the rip, off the top, all right, automatically. So title of this video is going to be the 5 signs your thirsty behavior is turning her off. And it's simp-type behavior as well. So don't do it. It's simp-type. Don't do it. Guys, when you're going out, if you're dating, you know, oftentimes, you know, you always have to make a first impression. That impression has to be, you know, you setting the frame. So if you go out with a woman and you're trying to impress her, or you're trying to show her that you are impressed with her, all right, which is over validating, all right, these signs right here are killers. So we're going to talk about thirsty behavior, which is simp-type behavior, why you shouldn't do it, when you do it, what happens and what it causes, and the antidote. Don't go away. Let's talk about number 5. You get the girl's phone number. You see, and understand, thirsty behavior, we're talking about in the sense where the girl likes you. Okay, so you already got her. Okay, you got her on your side. She's already rolling with you. She likes what she sees. You kick her to the right way. She's responding very well. Cool. But now, this is where thirsty guy starts to blow it. Because what happens is, the adrenaline gets up. They get excited. They can't imagine they're with this girl, da-da-da. So number 5, the first thing you start doing is blowing the phone up. You got the number now, start calling her ASAP. Same day. Hey, nice meeting you. I was so happy. Wow, I had such a great time with you. This, and that. Guys, listen, let her reach out to you. You took her on a date. Let her know, listen, hit me when you get home. Let me know you got home okay. Let me know you got home safe. If there's a problem, hit me up. Okay? That's about the extent of it. But you leave the ball in her court. You let her serve the ball back, because the phone call, the date itself was on you, right? You met her, you did the right thing, you initiated contact, you initiated this interaction, you got the phone number, you ceased that. Let her call you. If she's gonna head home and she's gotta get there and say, wow, you know what? He cares, let me call. And it's a good way to find out if she's a good listener or not. It's a good test for you. Always be testing these women. Always test. Because they're damn to testing you, so you need to be testing them as well. Make sure you mention, you know, hey, go let me call when you get back, let me know you're safe and all that, so I'm not worried about you, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Blah, blah, blah. Something to that effect. Give me a call when you get on, let me know you got home safe. That's the end of it. Whether she does or not, it's a good reflection of her character. It's a good play on how she is. Okay, I see that when I give instruction, she does respond, or she has enough consideration to at least respond back, I'm home. Most girls, I say, hey, let me know you get home all right. Boom, 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 hit me up. Okay. They hit me back, boom, I'm home. I text back good. Maybe I don't text back at all. Sometimes I don't text back at all because I'm already fucking showered and sleep already. So depends on how far we are and all that, whatever. Bottom line, if you got a phone number, don't be texting her the same day. Still, let her text you. Give it a day or two, whatever. Let her text you. Don't be blowing her phone up. I had a good time. Why you look good? Start sending her dick pics and all this. Don't do it. It's corny. It's whack. It makes you look fucking needy. Don't do this behavior. Simps do it. They text and they want to keep that connection going. The night is over. The night is over. The minute you say, yo, good night, let me know if you got home safe, the night is over. Communication is over. Unless there's an emergency. If she's calling you, great. She doesn't call you, don't go calling her in the morning or calling her that night. You waited up till 3, 4 in the morning. Now it's 5 in the morning and you texting her now, hey, did you get home yet? Why? She could be in the bed with somebody else. She could have a man at home. She didn't tell you. First date, she didn't want to tell you all that. She could have a man at home and now you blew up the spot. Now she can't fuck with you. right? Now she can't mess with you because you blew the spot up. Don't do it. Don't bother yourself. So you play it cool. Let her get back to you. Simple. Next one. Okay, this is a killer. Over complimenting. Now, when you're in an interaction, a dating situation, yeah, okay, you can, the best way to compliment somebody or compliment a woman is on her internal parts, her speak or something about that she does, not her body on the outside. Yeah, we like what we see. We're visionaries, of course. We like the visual effects that we're getting, but those are implied. You don't say them. The comments, those are implied. Why? Because women like mystery. They like to wonder if you like them or not, how much you like them or not. It builds sexual tension. But when you got these thirsty guys, their eyes are popping out of their head. They're looking all up at the body and the side, looking at the curves and they ooh and ah and they're gawking and oh wow, you look alike, you got this, you got that. It's like a new car. So you over-validate. She knows she got you already. Mystery solved. And it depends at that point in time where her attraction level is for you, where your sexual market value falls with her. If it's still a 5, maybe a 6, you still got a chance. She'll play it out, but don't keep low. This right here lets her know that you're not used to women like her. Don't do this. It's a red flag for her. She may like you anyway, let it pass, but don't do it because it lets her know that you're not used to seeing girls like her. It puts her on a pedestal, whether you're trying to or not, just by default. Your behavior tells it all. Women are intuitive that way. You gawking and looking and you're all open, your nose is open. She goes, okay, that was easy. So challenge is over. But you're a nice enough guy. You're out already. Maybe you look okay, whatever. So she rolls with it. She's already out. It's better than her being home by herself. Next one. And when you go on a date, listen, thirsty guys, they try to lock a woman in to a commitment. You know, they try to lock her in, it's my girl, and you're my wife. And you know, it's fun to play around and all that. But if you're on a first date, don't start creating and plan the second date before the first date is even over. You know, let her go home, marinate on the date, let her see and feel how she feels about you, and give her her space. Give her her space. You don't know what she's going home to, and you can't intervene. She could try to get rid of somebody, but here you come, knocking on the door, ringing the bell. You're on her back. She may not be out of a situation yet. She could be planning on it, but you doing this behavior right here keeps her right back with her man. She goes, you know what? I don't need that noise. You know, he's not ready for me. And that's the end of it. And you blow your chances. This is all Simp-Type behavior here. Don't do it. This is simping. Okay? Don't do it. Next one. Having a basic conversation. Instead, you're having an over-sexualized conversation. This is something you know what's a big no-no. Why? Women are subtle. You got to understand dating, attraction, impression. This is all an art. Okay? You have to, it's an art. There's a timing to this thing. She has to invite you. Once she invites you, giving the indicators of interest, the IOIs, if you will, choosing signals, whatever you want to call it, you have to wait for that. Let her give you that. Let you know it's okay to come over. She'll flick her hair, or she'll look at you and look around, and she'll give you that eye. Women know how to attract a guy that they like. They also know how to ignore a guy they like. So they know what they're doing, but you got to know what you're doing in the moment. You have to wait and have the maturity to know that the game is on. It's an art form. She does something, you respond like a man. You respond like a man, wait for her, she responds. She gets a little closer. You pull back, she gets a little closer. You step up, she steps up. So it's all a dance. So you have to learn these little nuances. But if you're all over her and all you're talking about in the conversation is sex, yeah, but we can do that together. Let's do this. Or you putting yourself in the bed with her, you see, it's coming off, it's cold. See, women need plausible deniability. They need to go around the sex talk, okay? It can be implied, but not verbalized. You see, you can't verbalize that right away, because then it makes her look like the slut meter. Her slut meter goes off and she gets a red flag response and she pulls back. Even if she likes you, unless she's really a slut, then that's a different story. It's all game, but it does work. But the idea, because sex is the goal, right? But you have to let her put the work in. Let her bring the sex to you. You take sex off the table, she's gonna put it back on. How women are slow. As the faster you go, the slower she's gonna pull back. The slower you go, she's gonna bring it in. Okay, that's how it works. She's gonna feel like it's a challenge to get you sexually charged up. If you just give it to her like that, she goes, "Oh, all he wants is sex," you know. Of course, it's all she wants as well, but she wants to give you the illusion that you have to put work in for it. That she's not easy. Women don't want to be seen as easy. All right, women with the healthy mindset, put it that way. Are they all having fun? Sure, but you have to play your role. There's a role here. She has a role. You got a role, and it's all mystery. You can read this. You can read the tea leaves, but you got to play it out. Bottom line. But when you sex, we can do this. Let's do that, because you blow your chances. So don't do it. Let her work her sex towards you. It's gonna mean more for her, and it's gonna mean much more for you when you get it, ragtag and bag it, right? Then she's gonna feel accomplished. You're gonna feel accomplished. She's sitting there snoring and sleeping and shit, right? That's the goal. But you did it like a man. You let her bring it over to you, and then you tear it down. Next one. Okay, this jealousy thing. You meet a girl, you're on a date or whatever. Let her go to the bathroom. You don't have to watch what she's doing and see who's talking to her while she's going there. You know, don't do that. You're thirsty. You know, let her go and give her space. Because when you crowd her like that, you looking at her, or you guys are talking, and some guy's looking at her, she's looking at some guy, you throw your arm on her shoulder. To show him, show everybody I'm with her. This is who I'm with. All that fearfulness and that immature. See, a young kid will do this. A young kid, well, some old guys too. But this is immature. This is someone not used to having. And he's feared he's going to lose her to somebody in the bar. He's going to just take her away. The way he's behaving, sure, it's premeditated. It's self-fulfilling prophecy. However, when it comes to, when you get clingy like that, you try to, grab your territory or claim her. Women don't want to be claimed without no ring. You got a ring on, put a ring on a finger, something like that. That's different. But unless you're doing that, women don't want to be claimed, regardless. Okay, unless you're serious and she's serious, and because it means something to her. That's the difference. It means something to her when she puts herself over here in your world, and you put something, a commitment or a ring or whatever. That's a different statement altogether. But you're just on the first date. You're just dating right now. So you putting your arm on her. It's my woman. You're sending the message out there with the body language and stuff like that. It's crazy. That's a red flag for her. Okay, possessive, controlling. Someone that's not in control of his masculine frame, and he doesn't have the respect of the people around him. Yeah, will guys still talk to your girl? Sure. Can you help that? Nah, but you play it cool because you trust the fact that your masculinity is going to bring her where she needs to be, which is right next to you. When you're up and you're worried, that fearfulness, that energy right there, that fearful energy, that's feminine energy. She can feel that with you. You with her, and you're wrestling around, and she's gonna feel that too, because when you go she's gonna be like what? Whereas you calm and chill, let them look at your girl. She looks good. You're supposed to look at my girl. I looked at her too. Y'all got good taste. That's how I look at it. You got eyes like me. All right, you got good taste, brother. I like that. She's hot, ain't she? Smoking. When she's a girl, that's the attitude though, because you can't do nothing more than that anyway. As you play it cool, let them be the gawkers. Let them be thirsty. Don't you be thirsty too. Right? That's how you play it. So the bottom line here, and that's number 5. So run it down for you real quick. Number 5 is wearing down the phone. Don't be using the phone and abusing, calling the phone, calling, and wearing her phone out. Be on the phone with her or for an hour and a half. She's the one that keeps saying to you, you know what, I gotta go. Let me go now. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. It's getting late. Yeah, we'll talk again. It's getting late. And you sure you got a few more minutes? No, it's kind of getting late. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow. She's like, oh. So that number 5, stay off the phone. Stay off the rover. Let her call you. Let me give you a call when you get home. Let me know you get home safe. That's it. That's where you end it. Compliments. Over complimenting. You're on a date. Yes, the compliments should come from her internal values, something she may have done or said, or no, not her clothes per se. That's all external, something that she's creating within herself, that she thought of, that she put together, or something that she said. That's different because that means more to her than the clothes. The clothes is obvious. The clothes is a trap to get us all on the hook, and it works. But you can't go there. You have to go deeper than that. You have to hit it on a deeper level. And again, you can also, the best way to do them are subliminal. The subliminal compliments, you know. Okay, I see what you got working on. All right. You know. What? Nah, not that. I'm just checking out. You know, I'm just looking, whatever. I see you got the so-and-so rocking the this and that. You know, you just kind of, light stuff. You know, you don't be gawking and wow, oh my goodness, look at the body and the legs and all this. Don't do all that. That's dumb stuff. So, don't do that. Okay. Then 3, conversations. Everything shouldn't lead to sexual conversation, sexual innuendos, all these kind of sexual implications. Stop implying sex. Stop trying to create sexual verbiage with her, because why? For her, in a dating situation, the sex should just happen. I don't know what happened. It just happened, because she needs plausible deniability to pull those panties down. And when you bring up, we're going to have sex, we're going to have sex over there, we got sex, she goes, okay, well, now I'm not going to have sex, because she doesn't want her slut meter to go off. Because you're going to trigger that off. And if it doesn't go off in that moment, when you're having sex, she's going to feel like she's a slut. Got it? That's how they think. She wants to have, it's supposed to happen like, oops, did we do that just now? So why? Because women are not direct. Women are subtle. You have to go around and play the game. This is a dance. It's an art form, okay? So you have to, boom, push a little bit. She invites you, you respond. She responds, you respond. Back and forth. She gets closer and closer. As you pull back, she comes in. Once she gets in, boom, you rag, tag, and bag it. It's a wonderful night. And you play it right. This way, it takes the pressure off of her to say, oh, we're having sex right now. We planned our sex right now. How boring is that to plan sex? It's boring, okay? So don't do it. It's whack, right? So don't do it. So instead, she wants spontaneity, and that's where that comes in. She knows at the end of the day, she's going to probably end up in your bed. She knows in her mind, if things go right, you don't screw it up like you're doing now, right? But that's the goal. That's the goal for you, and it's the goal for her. But you got to play it right. You got to be smooth with it, okay? And being Captain Obvious is not going to get it done for you. So don't do it. So don't do it. Just play it cool, all right? And don't do the simp shit, okay? Simps and betas live a fearful mindset. These are all scarcity mindsets. You want to be an abundance mindset. It's all good. It's good no matter what. I know I'm chilling. She want to pick options. I got options too. So I'm going to chill. She won't come to me anyway because I'm cool like that. Listen, like, subscribe, comment below. Yo, when you hear your family, I got you. Excel. And